Hey, good day everyone. I'm going to show you the Vista Diana head that I was just going to the event Shop Your Heart Out, and I saw Vista, the new mesh Bento head Diana, and she is for 2000 Lindens. They have upgraded the HUD from Lia to Diana. I'm going to demonstrate the head, but I'm not going to go into lots of sliders and everything, just going to point out the differences between the two heads. I like the calibration and cooperation with different skinners to work on this head, and this head is just for a limited time for 2000 lindens. I guess it's gonna be back to 2500 lindens again, so you can get this for 2000 lindens for now. Vista, makes such a great effort to put animations, and they have done so with the new released head Diana. She got more animations added to the HUD, and they upgraded the HUD for these animations. Eventually they will also work on upgrading Lia, and I'm gonna show you the differences. I'm gonna point out some few here. The layout are the same, but the section that got upgraded the most is the AO section, which wasn't the same with Lia here. Let me bring them to you so you can see. So as you can see, this is the moods. They have added 3 custom buttons in here, and they also added more moods to the head. The expressions also, I noticed some differences here, so they added more to the expressions as well. This is going to be upgraded also in the previous Lia head. I'm wearing their own shape by Avenge for Diana, and I tried the same shape for Lia by Avenge, but it's totally different. Like I will show you right now how it looks like with the shape from the Lia head. So as you can see, that doesn't look so well. So you notice that every mesh got its own bones, not its own bones, I mean got its own shape, molded shape. So the shape that used to work on a previous head does not really have to comply with the new one. So I like the shape that Avenge made for Diana on this one, but I think the cheeks are a little bit too much. I think I would reduce that if I would, but overall she looks nice. The hair I'm wearing also from an event, the same event, Shop Your Heart Out. So I noticed that this hair is by Exile. You notice that it moves. They have noted it's Bento hair, so I like the idea about it as well. So this is getting into me now. Making female videos makes me want to buy stuff and do stuff. But all I'm trying to avoid is just getting gifts and trying to make her look good. I'm wearing her head on the Materia. I also noticed the thing here with the Materia, the same neck sizes, but the 0 size is the one that works with the Materia the most. 5, 7, 11 and 24. These, when you try to set these neck sizes, the head is not really aligned with the body. So the only one that's fully perfectly aligned to me was the neck size 0. But I think you can just try to play with the sliders to make the neck much wider or thicker. So it has to be some sort of way to adjust that. So keeping that in mind when you are working with your head, to look around the neck area to find that there's no lumps and try to make it look straight. I like the calibration, cooperation with the skinners, making makeup, hair, beauty stuff for this head. Since Vista is not fully a store for makeup and such. Maybe I could be wrong, but eventually they will have to adapt and move forward while they make heads. So they will eventually maybe have their own skins or something like that. And also one thing, people are just saying, well, from different perspective, well, you have Katwa, they have their own animation HUD, which is different separately than the main HUD. So eventually, I think if they are going to increase the amount of animation, also if they are planning to move on forward with making some, like, you know, in Katwa they make tears for the eyes, they make bubble gums, make like lollipops. So eventually, if they're gonna release something that is more animated, more dynamic, they eventually will, I think, will release it separately if it's not included in the same HUD. Personally, I prefer it to be in the same HUD, although it might be adding to your scripts and there might be some lags with the HUDs, but I like it to be compact, saving more sizes down. You have 32 attachments still, so having two separate HUDs that adds on to your attachment. So I feel like adding more to your attachment points is going to reduce your ability to put on your avatar. So saving this just one HUD for all of these stuff, this is a good thing. Also, that notice that they have a note card. It's going to explain what stuff they have. Also, they have the website to explain the HUD, and yeah, the HUD in their page is not updated for the recent version, but you will understand it mostly because the updates, like I said, is just more in the AO section. The layout or the first one here, the first page, is identical, is the same, so you will have no problem to understand it, how it works. Eventually these added features, they keep on adding, so I think when they upgrade the HUD, you will see some differences here. The tattoo is just, they added the 5th tattoo. I liked these tattoo as well. The same thing, you have the ability, the ears are now separate, you can hide left or right ear. Teeth sculpt, so you have this option still the same. Moving on here to the animation, this is based on the Lia head, so you notice the animations are speaking about the previous version, not the recent one, because the recent one is looking different now. Still the same saving slots here, and pretty much the same except the expressions and the moods. And you have the ability to save the makeup you have done, and also the tinting feature here that's just based on the hue saturation light. So if you have the RGB colors, you will have to transform them into a hue saturation light, so you can tint the skin or hair base, eyeshadow, everything you'd like with these tinting palettes. So the colors in here you can use. So moving on here, you have the setting to play with. If there's a redelivery update, you can get them back. Manual, this is going to open up the website I gave you here. Reset head, and expression time, you can set the time for the expressions. Also, in the full version, you have the personalized HUD. You will have the ability to put your own custom-made skins if you know how to make them, or makeup if you are someone who makes makeup on SL. So you can import it and use it in your personalized HUD in here, so you can customize the stuff you need. And this is a neat feature, I think, but comes with the full version. That explains the HUD pretty much. The head looks so subtle and beautiful. Just gonna try to pick a different, make her in a flirty mood. Flirting. And also notice that the moods from Lia will work as well with the Diana head, so you don't have to, like I could test, make her laugh. The animations from the previous Hud will work, and if you have purchased the new head or the previous head, you can still play with both if you like, so the same principles apply. And you have talking gestures when you type in local and everything. Keep me updated in my comments below. Tell me what you think about the new released head, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.